Hey guys, it's Ro. Today we are testing the most popular meal kit services to find out, are they worth it or should you just buy ingredients at the store? I ordered from 5 make-it-yourself meal kit companies: Dinnerly, Blue Apron, Home Chef, HelloFresh, and finally Green Chef. I'll be reading each one on value, service and selection, and of course, taste. This video is not sponsored and my team did a ton of research and testing on each brand, so hopefully by the end you'll know which meal kit service is the best for you. Let's get cooking. First up is Dinnerly, which is the most affordable meal kit service we're trying today. They sell 3 meals for about $48, which is about $8 per serving, although they do offer various discounts, so we only paid about $5 per serving for this first box. On their website, they claim to use the same quality ingredients as other meal kits, but they take a simpler approach to keep the cost down, including fewer ingredients per dish, which means less chopping and cleaning, simple packaging, no fancy marketing campaigns. The week that we ordered, there were 53 meals to choose from, with most of the meals ranging between 500 and 800 calories per serving, so they aren't cutting costs on the portion sizes. Also, many of these meals claim to only take about 20 to 30 minutes to prepare, but my team found that this was a pretty optimistic number, and oftentimes it ended up taking a little longer. But each week they do offer a couple ready-to-heat microwavable meals, so if you ever don't feel like cooking, you don't have to. But for this video, we decided not to try any microwavable meals just to keep everything consistent. The Dinnerly website is also super intuitive and they make it really easy to skip weeks or cancel your subscription. My only real complaint is that the recipes do seem very simple. Also, some of the recipes required you to add extra ingredients from home, like a little bit of garlic, egg, sugar, flour, and so on. So this kit didn't have all of the ingredients that you would need to make the meal. So for me, I'd give Dinnerly about a 6 out of 10 for service and selection because I'm a foodie, I want more selection. But now, it's taste test time. Let's start over here with our first meal, Jamaican chicken buns. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Okay, it's a lot of bread, not a lot of chicken. That's what I'm noticing, but it smells really good. Are you supposed to eat the salsa with it? Is this salsa? It's like a pineapple salsa? Oh, wow. Okay, here we go. My one piece of negative feedback is that the filling's a little dry. I was just hoping for a little bit more moisture in here, but the flavor is really good and this tastes great. I'm really impressed by their recipe because I wasn't expecting something so flavorful and unique. I was expecting more bland meals and this was really delicious. Like the seasoning, everything is really great, and the pineapple salsa is wonderful. This was a pretty involved recipe. It said that it would take about 50 minutes to prepare this, but my team said it actually took 1 hour and 10 minutes. That's a long time to prepare this. It's delicious, but it's a lot of work. Next up, we have mini skillet meatloaves and pan gravy. This meal looks like something my mom would make growing up. Like, we've got the little meatloaf here, we've got mashed potatoes, gravy, and then some steamed broccoli over here. I'm gonna taste the veggies and just see if there's any flavor going on here. Well, that's bland broccoli. It says buttery broccoli. There's a little butter, yeah, I agree, but it's also pretty bland. Do not tell mom, this is much better than her meatloaf. The meatloaf has a lot of flavor and it's not dry. The meatloaf has a lot of moisture, it's great. I do like that about it.
Now it's hard to mess up mashed potatoes.
It is hard to mess up mashed potatoes, and they did not. That's just standard mashed potato and gravy, and I love it. I really like the serving size of these. This is a hearty meal. Like, for me, honestly, this is 2 meals. I think it's a good amount of food for the price, and it's simple. This next dish is a 1-pot pizza tortellini. Let's see what it looks like. Oh my goodness. This is what I'm talking about. Let's do a big bite. Here we go. What are they full with? Is it just cheese on cheese on cheese? Is there no meat in here? Are these cheese? Okay, so something about this dish is that it's just carbs and cheese. No protein and no veggies. So this is, it's pretty simple, this one. That's pretty bland. That's pretty basic. Each recipe comes with 2 servings, but in front of me, I only have the 1 serving because I didn't want to be wasteful. So this is just half of what you get. For taste and flavor, I'm gonna give these a 7 out of 10. In terms of value, if you have the time to cook these, I think that you get more food than the pre-made meals. So for value, I'm gonna give it a 9. So Dinnerly gets a 22 out of 30. Let's go on to the next one. Next we have Blue Apron, which is one of the original meal kit companies. Their meals range from $7.99 to $11.99 per serving. And according to their website, they say that they focus on chef-designed meals and a lot of globally inspired flavors. And they let you add wine pairings, which is fun if you're feeling fancy. Their weekly menu has about 25 rotating meal kit recipes, but they do also have 36 prepared and ready meals that you can substitute in if you don't feel like cooking. The website filtering doesn't seem quite as diet or allergy friendly as Dinnerly or some of the other options we'll try today. Like, I couldn't find a way to sort by gluten-free or dairy-free. They do have a section on their website called Market where you can buy meal kits or prepared or ready meals without like a subscription, although you do have to pay a premium if you're not subscribed. So at least I like that they have that option. So overall, the website isn't very intuitive, but the recipes seemed interesting, and they do offer the widest selection of microwavable meals out of all the meal services. So we'll give Blue Apron a 7 out of 10 for service and selection. First, we're gonna try their Chipotle chicken fajitas with refried beans, avocado, and sour cream. Let's do it. Do you remember when we used to have fajita Fridays?
I do.
That was so fun. Oh my goodness. This is too cute. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's good. Something I like about fajitas is that they're really simple to make. There's great seasoning with the meat. The meat is not dry. It has a lot of moisture, and it's just so fresh and clean, like the fresh peppers and even some sour cream here. And then I like that they added the fresh avocado in here too. And then the beans, let's try these beans. We got some melted cheese on the top. It's simple, it's good, it's fresh, I like it. Next meal is soy marinated steaks over sweet and spicy lo mein noodles. Sweet and spicy noodles, you say? This is making my heart happy. Okay, first I'm just gonna taste the steak. It's all right. We'll eat it. Okay, what's going on here with these noodles? Yeah. Ooh. Okay, those noodles are sweet and spicy. They've got some heat on them. That's a little hotter than I thought. There's so much flavor in the noodles and then not very much flavor in the meat. And the photo looks much more appetizing. I feel like this is a little bit of a catfishing situation. All right, let's go to the next one. Chorizo and creamy tomato gnocchi with Parmesan. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. Well, oh my God. I love gnocchi noodles, and even, oh my gosh, Mike, look at these. They have little cherry tomatoes. I really like the first one. I really like the last one. This was just really weird. Flavor-wise, I'm gonna give this an 8 because there was great flavors in each of the dishes, especially the pasta. The pasta was a big improvement from the last one. Overall, the food is a little bit more expensive, but I think the quality is a little higher, so I think the value is pretty similar to the last kit. So I'm also gonna give it a 9. So Blue Apron gets a 24 out of 30. Next is Home Chef. We got the 3-meal box, which costs about $10 per serving. What makes Home Chef unique is their flexibility. You can swap protein on a lot of the dishes or upgrade to higher end ingredients, like swapping boneless chicken for antibiotic-free boneless chicken. They had 34 meals on the weekly menu when we ordered, and per serving, most of those meals were between 400 and 600 calories. So a little bit lower than Dinnerly or Blue Apron, which could be good if you were trying to lose weight. They also have a wide variety of express meals, many of which are advertised as only taking 15 to 20 minutes to make, but my team found that estimated prep time was a little optimistic. It took a little longer. The website was also very intuitive and diet and allergy friendly, so I'll give it a 7 for service and selection. Our first meal that we're gonna try is a Minecraft. Mike, look, it's a Minecraft sandwich. Overworld chicken BLT sandwich with forage greens and oven fries. All right, let's see. Oh, Mike, this is so cool. And they even have like a baked French fry. They even have some little seasoning on here. The kit didn't come with ketchup, so I'm not having it right now, but I would probably add it. This is our first sandwich. I'm really excited to try it. I'm noticing that for the greens, arugula, which is my favorite leaf right now. Also, I'm noticing that the bacon in the BLT is like a crumbled bacon versus big strips. And I really like that because it makes it easier to eat. And the tomato slices are pretty small. I like it. All right, let's try. Wow. Oh my God, this is so good. I haven't had a chicken sandwich in a really long time, and this is delicious. Even the bun is good. The chicken's cooked well, it's moist, it has good seasoning, and all the flavors taste so good together. Next up, barbacoa steak tacos. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to compare them to the fajitas because these are so much more beautiful. Like even the tortillas look fancier and thinner. Oh, look at all that. We have some nice shredded meat. We've got onions. We've got a little sauce on there, peppers. My first impression of them, they look really fresh, really beautiful. This looks like something that they would serve at a restaurant. Okay, let me try them. I have to get the sauce on there. The little sauce on here, delicious. It just gives it a little pop, like a little, so far, these are great. 10 out of 10 flavors for these. I like these both a lot. At first glance, they look good. They don't look super stand out, but whatever they're doing is working. These are the best things that I've had today. Last but not least, we have fuss-free garlicky shrimp fettuccine, which is the funniest name ever. Fuss-free. I'm glad there's no fuss in here. I don't want any fuss and no muss. I don't want any of it. So just keep it away. Oh my gosh. Wow, what a pasta dish. This looks beautiful. It just looks so good. It looks simple. It looks fresh. It smells really good. Okay, hopefully. Wow. I think that this dish is restaurant worthy. I think it has good flavor. I don't usually go for shrimp when it comes to a protein, but for a shrimp pasta, I really enjoy the flavor. But these two were the best tasting things that I've had today. So taste-wise, I have to give Home Chef a 9. Value-wise, we'll be giving them a 9.5 because there's a little less food, but it tastes so good. Home Chef gets a 25.5 out of 30. Next up is HelloFresh, which you probably heard before because it's one of the most popular meal kits in the US. The price ranges from $7.99 to $11.49 per serving, depending on how many meals that you order. Our box came with 3 meals for a cost of $10.99 per serving before the discounts. Now, full disclosure, this video is not sponsored, but I have been sponsored by HelloFresh in the past and on my podcast. They sponsor a lot of food YouTube channels. We actually enjoyed it so much that my boyfriend Mike bought it for 1 year as a Christmas gift to his mom to help her lose weight, and it really helped. She lost over 85 pounds. So with all that being said, I'm gonna do my best to not be biased, but I also have Trustpilot ratings for every service that we're trying today, so you can check this out. 3.7, a 3.4. They didn't have the Minecraft chicken sandwich. They offer over 50 recipes a week, and as you can see, the recipes cover a wider range of calories. And like Home Chef, you can also swap proteins on some dishes, which is a nice bonus. The website is also very user-friendly, so for service and selection, HelloFresh gets a 9 out of 10. The first, we have sheet pan Dijon onion crunch chicken with green beans and garlic bread. I'm not looking forward to the green beans. I'm so sick of meal kits and their green beans, but I am looking forward to the garlic bread. And if that chicken looks like this chicken, the picture matches, I'm gonna be a happy lady. 1, 2, 3, reveal. Okay. I see some crunch here. Here we go. The chicken's good. It's not dry. It's moist. And then I like the top texture because the chicken's so soft and then it's so crunchy on the top and has a little bit more extra flavor than just like a salt and pepper because this is shredded onion. I can taste the crunchies and it is good. They call it crunch chicken and it delivers. It's got crunchies on it. It's got a little bit more flavor than just some basic salt and pepper. There's onions. I really like that. All right, now let's try the garlic bread. It's on a little, looks like a ciabatta to me. Whoa. Wow, I've never had garlic bread on a ciabatta. It's not bad. It's just the chicken's a 10 out of 10 for me, and then garlic bread ciabatta, that's just weird. Look, it might just be me because I've been trying a lot of these like meal kits and services for our videos, but can we just like skip green beans? There's so many of them. Okay, I'm gonna try one. That's a green bean, so I'm not gonna convince anyone one way or another on that. Okay, second dish we're gonna try is pub-style shepherd's pie with white cheddar and mashed potatoes. Ooh, yummy. When we were making it, you do make it in a big pan and it looks really cool while it's cooking, but now we have plated a serving right here. This does look really good. It smells good, it looks good, and I love shepherd's pie because it's such a comfort food. It's so hearty. It's a very filling meal. It's great for a rainy day. The potatoes, the meat, the carrots, combining just everything you love. In my family, we've had some mid-shepherd's pie. Let me tell you, I'm not gonna name names, but this has a lot of flavor. I really appreciate it. This is good. If you've never had shepherd pie before, I would say this is a good introduction because it's not bland. The meat has a lot of flavor, so do the vegetables and the carrots, so this is really good. Now, last but not least, okay, what do we have here? Penne rustica with a kick. Whoa. Here we go. Just by looking at it, it seems like this pasta might have some more flavor than our other pastas. It's very colorful. We've got onion, shredded almond. I don't even know what these are. Oh, panko, that's what it is. And this is a huge serving size. Okay, let's try this. It's great. And it's spicy. It's got a little kick at the end. If you like spicy meals, I think you'd really like this. This has heat. This is with a kick. They were not joking. The spiciness aside, I think that this pasta has the most depth of flavor. I also like the different textures. Like when I'm biting into it, I like the texture of everything that they've added, including the panko, especially with soft noodles and then little crunchies everywhere. It's just so good. Overall, there's a lot of good flavors going on here, but there are a few dishes that I would make some tweaks and some improvements. So HelloFresh gets an 8.5 for taste. For value, these portions are a little bit bigger than Home Chef, but they're also about $1 more expensive. So you're getting more food and it costs a little bit more. So I actually think that the value is I think it's the same. So for value, HelloFresh also gets a 9.5. So overall, HelloFresh gets a 27 out of 30. And finally, we have Green Chef. Green Chef is owned by the same parent company that owns HelloFresh. It's basically the premium HelloFresh. They also make another meal kit service called Every Plate, which is basically the budget version of HelloFresh, often using the same exact ingredients, but simpler recipes. We're not trying Every Plate today, but I wanted to mention it as it seems to be a good budget option that's very similar to HelloFresh. So this one is the most expensive meal kit that we're trying today at $10 to $13 per serving, but it's also the only one that is certified organic. They have fewer meals to choose from overall, but the quality of ingredients looks super high end, and in my opinion, they had the best looking menu. So I'll give Green Chef an 8 out of 10 for service and selection. First dish, garlic honey chicken. Pearl couscous with kale and roasted red peppers and almonds. I love couscous. This is the first time that I've seen it in a meal kit. I'm so excited. Oh, hello. This dish doesn't look as good as it does in the photo. There's less greens. The chicken looks a little different. Okay, that's delicious. A few unexpected flavors. It's sweet and has sweetness from the peppers, and it's like sweet and spicy. And the level of spice, a nice medium. I don't love kale. I'm not one of those girls who are like, hey, I'm gonna go to the store and get a pack of kale chips and crunch on those. That's not for me. I'm a potato chip kind of a girl, but it's actually okay in this couscous. I actually don't mind it. They've shredded it pretty thin, so you're not getting like huge chunks, and they've really softened it. So however they've prepared it that way, that was great. The chicken texture is a little dry. It's drier than I would expect, but the flavor is wonderful because it's just, there's a little dimension there. It's a little bit of lemon I'm tasting. Almost like lemon pepper. Next one, Truffle butter steak. Let's see. Ba-boom. Okay, this picture looks a lot different than the meal. This has a nice kind of orange hue on it, makes it look a little bit more oven roasted. And then in person, it's more pale. They're really trying to make broccoli work here, which I appreciate. They're like, throw some Parmesan on it. Maybe that will do it. That's how to do a broccoli. All right, time for steak. We'll do a bite. This steak compared to the other steak that I had today tastes higher quality, and I think it's a better cut. I'm not an expert when it comes to the cuts of meat, but I think that one is a little more expensive. Both of these meals visually are not like a feast for the eyes, but taste-wise and quality of ingredient is there. It's just they look blander than they taste. Last meal of the day is coconut shrimp noodle bowl. I love noodles and I like shrimp. So, does this look sweet or spicy to you? Let's see. Is it just gonna be sweet or is it gonna be sweet and spicy? We don't know. This is exciting. This is the mystery. Taste. I'm a little surprised because I did not like this one as much as I thought I would. I was looking forward to sweet and spicy, and the noodles are just really soft and there's not a lot of texture, and I was really hoping for some more mushrooms, and there's just not a lot of them. It's very sparse. For taste, the flavors were good, but they definitely weren't the best of today. I was impressed that there was a little bit of truffle, and this is the best tasting broccoli that I've had, but a few of these flavors seemed a little odd to me. So I'm gonna give it a 7.5. For value, I'm gonna give this a 7.5 because it is a little bit more expensive. It's about $12 a meal, but this might be a good option if you're someone who's looking for an organic meal. So Green Chef gets a 23 out of 30. Here's the final lineup. The one I ended up liking the most was HelloFresh and Home Chef in second place. I really enjoyed these, which I wasn't expecting. I actually thought I would like this one the most, but I did not. So overall, there's less variation between the meal kits than before when I tried prepared meals. So I think it really comes down to personal preference. If you would like to watch me review pre-made meals, you can click up here. And if you'd like to watch me do something else, you can click over here. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And let me know what other things I should review. Bye.